It's going for the goal time and time again, giving BDS these easy saves. They're making them burn through boost, will go for a couple of shots, send it high to the sides, and eventually they may get their chance. But Extra, the starting goal in game number 1.
I was going to say, my biggest question about Complexity is their defense. Team BDS have warmed up now on this stage. Will Complexity be able to keep them out? And that's a sign that not so much. Yes, they're by Complexity. We'll have to change that now. Raiseball shoots. It's a combination again of Team BDS defenses. And Mark Baye, it's like he's playing drop shot, knows exactly how to put that ball on the ground.
Oh, he put Complexity on their backs at the very end there. Make sure there's no...
I'm not too worried. I feel like BDS did a great job holding them back. I want to see, as you said, Yummy, a little bit more ingenuity, bring out the flip reset factor. Monkey Moon, though, evaporating the pitch and smashing the goal to start.
Well, that's one way to increase the momentum. 8 seconds into this one, Extra couple of touches, and then Monkey Moon following it up. The Team BDS machine.
And Shad in particular are number 2 and number 4 right now.
And this is where it's a big question mark for Team BDS. How good can they be as a defensive team? We might be about to see it. Not with the double taps like that.
With both BDS players sitting in the net, Shad had to hit that perfectly. Gets up for one, down for the double, and no matter where you're positioned, if you got no boost, you can't do much.
Finesse.
Really starting to get back into this one, and after going 1 goal behind in this second game, it takes confidence to do that. But Marbe will
that's
punch
so good.
Shad. He won't touch him, but it did all the damage still.
Monkey Moon coming in as well. Oh no, what do you do when you've got all 3 members of BDS? That's so smart by Mark.
Watching Mark go for one pass and thinking,
Boost Complexity, have one last shot.
I love the fact that going for that backboard bump is so much of a threat in this LAN that now everyone's starting to avoid it. Extra with the runaway, clears BDS by 2.
Complexity may have the mechanics, but Team BDS, when they have boost and they have just the slightest bit of control, have the pace. Extra, the man you said has had question marks about him throughout. He is showing that when Team BDJG, his pass is loose and Monkey Moon can clear it as far as Raiseball. That's better though towards Shad. More incisive from Complexity.
Oh! What an own goal!
I'm not going to say anything. I mean, I don't need to say it. Just look at this. Look at this. Just watch. What was Extra thinking?
He's thinking Shad is behind him. Extra needs to get literally any touch.
I know what he's thinking. He's thinking if we lose this series, Gregan's getting covered in water.
He has to do it. It's the right thing to do. The content is sitting there. It's ready to go.
We all want to see Gregan covered in water, and it's looking even more likely. Mark by 8, goal number 4.
Back to it. BDS immediately on the offensive from the kickoff. A miss on the backboard by Raiseball does open it up for Mark by 8. Shoots exactly where Raiseball does not want that ball.
Above Extra. Doesn't turn it into his own goal and stops it going into his goal. Great play from him. He had one shaky moment, but apart from that, he has been massive in this series. And Team BDS, they are really starting to impose themselves on the rock or so. Seems that anyone else would be challenged. Nice. For him, he's always there. There's Shad towards the backboard. Extra clears it. AJG has a pass. Maybe instead he goes to the backboard. No, he goes to the crossbar and he bundles it home.
AJG, they have struggled to score in the last couple of minutes and finally finds a perfect angle.
I mean, having that pass as well come in.
Oh no.
A touch from Monkey Moon. I didn't even see that. Passing over and over again. Complexity holding so strong, so firm. A center again from Extra. Monkey Moon with the shot. Monkey Moon with the top corner.
So much confidence from BDS. Look how close they were to that Complexity net the entire time. Followed each other up. 4-5 touches, and then it's a goal.
And there's also the shriek before the ball is...
Nobody yet being able to split the hair.
And Complexity are splitting up. They're starting to spread out a lot more and follow up on solo plays of Monkey Moon by himself.
They couldn't split the hair, but Monkey Moon has the precision to split the atom. The goal explosion as he hits this ball from the ceiling. There is Monkey Moon. That is the man that we've been waiting for.
It was Complexity as well, going for the in and out save. It was so quick that for him to go from the ceiling back down for the shot, the player couldn't even come round and save it out. BDS up by 1. Raiseball up to the ceiling, gets the draw.
Miss with Raiseball, you get the horns. A beautiful double tap by Complexity.
The ceiling is just every player's best teammate right now. Whenever you go to the skies, it seems that again. Looking forward to seeing these solo players coming off. The ceiling has been so useful for both teams. Razor's going to come in there and try and close it down, but has Monkey Moon got away with it? He has! Monkey Moon has awoken. It's 3-2 BDS.
You can't leave the net open at the back, Complexity. It was Wraithful going for the shot, but it was so safe. Monkey Moon could have put the house on that one and he wouldn't known where it went.
But Mile by 8 stay.
Maybe that pass will break them through. AJG wants to tackle Monkey Moon, but look at him. He's got no boost. The amount of respect that Complexity is showing the so-called best team in EU, they go 3-up.
BDS on match point, and even though they've never been Complexity able to keep the boost despite the triple commit, they didn't overuse their boost on an individual level.
There's a chance though for Shad. He tries to sneak it into the near post, and he does. And as you will see so often, the tactical timeout is effective.
And that is a precision shot here for Shad. Right between the two of them, TB.
And they're going for these flip resets. They're not quite getting them, but there's so much damage to be mined.
And in terms of nerfs, you got to remember, this is the biggest stage they've ever played on, and Complexity going to get goal number 2.
AJG being such an aggressor during that final phase of the last minute or so, and he threads the needle between Monkey Moon and Extra over the head of Mark by 8. 2-0 Complexity. It felt like it was
more chance to give BDS a chance. Save Nest this time by AJG. Mark by 8 now to the ceiling with him. He won't have enough time. Razebull can just settle the nerves. 2-0 Complexity.
A vital win for Complexity. It ends 2-1, a garbage time goal. They put down their controllers because that timeout was needed. They had to reset their minds after going 3-0 down. Exactly what Gregan was saying. It's that mental reset. You have to think a bit calmer, realize where you are, realize this is your last chance. You lose here, you're out. That next...
Onto the back wall, that one goes. Then a great demo from Razebull on Mark by 8. Here's Shad towards the backboard. Who's following up? It's Razebull. Razebull, the lead shot. Razebull gives Complexity the lead.
The shout coming in from Complexity as that ball hits the back of the net and as Monkey Moon is removed. AJG going for the double demo, get that first goal.
He's been averaging
this one down against Mark by 8, but it was scary for a second.
Beautiful block there from AJG, staying in front of the ball, using so much boost to do so. AJG is unstoppable.
One end to the other. Razebull. Oh, what a great touch. And then the bump to follow up midair.
Things you absolutely...
Coming back, we're going at least to the 6th.
There was a slight double commit there from Complexity in defense. Will it open the door? It's still Monkey Moon towards Mark by 8. And Mark by 8 is going to make this a really nervy 32 seconds.
Like a well-oiled machine too. Monkey Moon coming in as the second. They've backed each other up nicely. Mark by 8 bringing it to 1.
By an absolute mile, and then Shad continues the job. Team BDS have to somehow catch this ball and send it all the way down to the other side, and that's maybe the first touch from Extra that they needed. Shad keeps it up. Monkey Moon tries to get a pass towards Mark by 8, who can't quite get underneath it, and Complexity get their second.
For about half a second, I believe you're about to win.
Who comes in a double demo, in fact. Razebull was all alone. AJG and Shad were off the pitch. Mark by 8, they're still scuppering to get back. It's over to the top. There's a shot. Monkey Moon gives Team BDS the lead.
Placement right underneath the 2 defenders.
BDS at that moment had a single shout, then it's back to business. 1 goal separated most of these games.
AJG is waiting. Could this be the moment? No, Extra. More heroic defending from Team BDS. One more chance from Shad. No one is there though. Team BDS, they win it 4-2, and they will be advancing to the semi-finals.
Their first ever RLCS LAN after such a difficult struggle this season, and they're already through to the semi-finals.